How's it going, guys? This is Nick at Barvent HQ. Today I'm going to be reviewing Universal Nutrition's Animal Whey. So Animal is part of Universal Nutrition, and both brands have been around for about 35-40 years, so they've been around for a long time. Animal, the brand itself, is probably best known for Animal Pak, which is a multivitamin. And the product itself really heavily targets bodybuilders. You can see here, that's a big bodybuilder posing there, and all over the copy it says bodybuilders, bodybuilders, bodybuilders. That said, while they do sell a lot of bodybuilding supplements, this is just like a pure, strict whey protein powder. I've got chocolate here. I'm gonna see how it tastes with milk. It's really good. It mixes very well. It's a little bit frothy. I would say it tastes a lot like malt, like it's chocolate malt flavor. This just says chocolate on the front, but yeah, it tastes a little bit like malt candy. So it's not a very dark, rich cocoa flavor. It's not a very milky chocolate flavor. It's malt. I love malt. I think it's great. All right, so I'm gonna see how it tastes with water. So it still mixes well. Obviously it's a bit thinner when it's mixed with water. I would say that I think malt on its own is less delicious than malt and milk chocolate. This tastes a bit more like malt on its own. But if you like that flavor, it'll work for you, but don't expect a very strong chocolate flavor. It's more malty. All right, so let's check out the nutrients. One scoop of this has 125 calories. In that, you're gonna get 25 grams of protein, 4 grams of carbohydrates, and 1 gram of fat. What's pretty interesting is that although it's not a super low carbohydrate powder, 4 grams carbs, and 3 of those carbs are fiber. So there's only 1 gram of net carbs per serving, which is pretty cool, which I think the target audience will like. Outside of that, as far as micronutrients go, it's got about 12% of your daily recommended intake of cholesterol, 35 milligrams. So it's not crazy high, but it's not very, very low either. And outside of that, it actually has a surprising amount of minerals. It's got 8% of your daily magnesium, which isn't bad, 5% of your daily iron, and 15% of your daily calcium. Okay, so let's check out the ingredients. So the first ingredient is, of course, protein. It's the Animal Whey Protein Blend, which is a mixture of whey protein isolate and whey protein concentrate, both of which are ultra filtered. After that, you've got cocoa, natural and artificial chocolate flavor, a bunch of gums, cellulose gum, xanthan gum, and carrageenan, all those like thickeners and stabilizers. After that, you've got soy lecithin, that's usually for mixability. Sodium chloride, that's just salt. Then you get the artificial sweeteners, acesulfame potassium, and sucralose. And then finally, there's the Animal Whey Digestive Enzyme Blend. So that's got papain and bromelain, two digestive enzymes. So what leaps out at me the most is that, well, first of all, this contains whey concentrate, and it contains sugar, just 1 gram of sugar, but it doesn't contain lactase. So if you have problems digesting lactose, even though there are digestive enzymes, you might have some problem with that. And also, I noticed it contains soy, which a lot of bodybuilders hate, so they might turn you off. So let's talk about the price. This 2-pound tub here is $25. For that, you're gonna get 27 servings. So that winds up at about 92 cents per serving, or like 3.7 cents per gram of protein. If you get the larger 4-pound tub, it goes down to closer to 87 cents per serving. It's actually really, really cheap. It's cheaper, when you're talking about the 2-pound size, it's cheaper than Optimum Nutrition, it's cheaper than BPI. It's sort of about the same cost as a Muscle Farm. So it's actually very inexpensive protein. So what I really liked about Animal Whey is that, it tasted pretty good, it mixed pretty good. It's really low in net carbohydrates, it's got a decent amount of fiber per serving. And on the side here, it's got very transparent labeling. As you can see, it lists out the weight of each individual amino acid, which might be useful for people who are tracking their amino acids, like elite bodybuilders, or say people on a plant-based diet. I had a few problems with Animal Whey. First of all, it contains a lot of artificial sweeteners, which a lot of people might not like, especially bodybuilders, which is the target audience. It's got acesulfame potassium, which is a bit controversial in some circles. On a similar note, it also contains soy, which a lot of people don't like, particularly bodybuilders. Outside of that, I should note that it contains lactose, I believe, and doesn't contain lactase. And it's in a facility that has a lot of allergens, like milk, soy, egg, peanuts, tree nuts, fish, shellfish, and wheat. So if you're particularly sensitive to those allergens, this might not be for you. All right, so those are my thoughts on Universal Nutrition's Animal Whey. For the full review, you can check out the link below at barvent.com.